The Abuja, Kaduna, Zaria, Kano road is a critical carriageway that connects other parts of Nigeria to the north. It cuts through the Federal Capital Territory, Niger State, Kaduna and Kano State. The carriageway is 375.9 kilometers long with 3 sections. Section 1 is 165.5 kilometers long and cuts across Abuja to Kaduna. Section 2 is 73.4 kilometers long and cuts across Kaduna to Zaria. And Section 3 is 137 kilometers long and cuts across Zaria to Kano. The original scope involved the rehabilitation of 92.5 kilometers, which is 25% of the entire project, across the 3 sections of the 375.9 kilometers dual carriageway. The original scope was completed in November 2021. On June 18, 2020, the then president directed that the scope of the Abuja-Kaduna-Zaria project be changed to full reconstruction of the entire stretch of the 375.9 kilometers. The revised scope of the project attained an overall completion of 59% across 3 sections as of the first quarter of 2024. The project is expected to drive economic growth through diversification and increase the economic activities that will contribute to the growth and diversification of the Nigerian economy. It is also expected to drive community and regional development and enhance regional integration, including increased security along the route, boosting economic activities, and spur an increase in investment, agriculture, and trade between commercial cities due to the improved and quicker access to the market. The road will significantly open the economic corridors, leading to massive improvement in manufacturing, trading, and commercial activities driven by the ease of movement of people, services, and raw materials. The project is also expected to boost economic activities and spur an increase in investment, agriculture, and trade due to improved and quicker access to the market, as well as improve health and safety along the route. The project has the potential to yield between 93,000 to 210,000 direct and indirect jobs. This highway stands as one of Nigeria's most important highways, which runs from north to south. The road forms a critical part of this larger highway system, enabling the movement of people and products from the north to the south and vice versa, thereby uniting the Nigerian people and economy and connecting Nigeria to the North Africa via the Lagos-Ojas Trans-African Highway. To address the poor condition and deterioration of the priority road, Julius Berger is contracted to rehabilitate and reconstruct the 375.9 kilometers of the dual carriageway from the Federal Capital Territory Abuja through Kaduna, including the Kaduna bypass, onto Zaria and further north to Kano. To deliver a value-driven solution, Julius Berger is constructing the 3 road sections simultaneously and has pioneered the use of innovative cold recycling methodology. The efficient and environmentally friendly solution results in complete rehabilitation by way of recycling the milled-off pavement to produce a bitumen-stabilized material, which is then utilized for paving the base course layer of the new road. This methodology has numerous benefits. The new road will have an increased bearing capacity compared to the previous pavement constructed with granular base course, leading to an extended lifespan. It is environmentally friendly and helps to conserve natural resources, considering the reduced need for new material to be mined, damaged asphalt to be dumped, and furthermore, construction traffic is greatly reduced compared to conventional methods, meaning fewer heavy load-bearing trucks on the road, reducing road congestion and diminishing the burden on the livelihood of the surrounding communities. It is disheartening to know that almost 6 years after the federal government awarded the contract for the reconstruction of the Abuja-Kaduna Highway project, the contract has still yet to be completed and portions of it have become nightmares for travelers. The contract for the Abuja-Kaduna section of the project was awarded alongside the Kaduna-Zaria and Zaria-Kano sections on December 20, 2018 by the then President Muhammadu Buhari and had an initial completion period of 3 years. The reconstruction of the 375.9 kilometers dual carriageway from Abuja to Kano was first awarded at the cost of 155 billion naira, but the cost was reviewed in 2021 to 642.2 billion naira. Again, it was increased to 792.2 billion naira. In January 2024, the government noted that the contractor had asked for an upward review to 1.35 trillion naira, an amount the government said it could not afford. So, the contractor handling the project had demobilized from the Abuja-Kaduna section of the road project severally, even as motorists continued to drive through difficulties. The Trunk A Abuja-Kaduna Highway links the southern part of the country with the northwestern part and northeastern geopolitical zones and serves as a major artery for the movement of people, food items, and other goods. The project, which was contracted and is being funded through the Presidential Infrastructure Fund, has seen little progress on the Abuja-Kaduna section, though the other two sections are nearing completion. The federal government of Nigeria recently announced that the Abuja-Kaduna Zaria Kano dual carriageway will be completed in 2026. The government disclosed that the federal government has a target to complete 15 kilometers per month for the next 24 months to ensure the 375.9 kilometers long dual carriageway project is ready for use by 2026. In addition, the statement also revealed that an outstanding certificate of 17 billion naira has been signed for the project, whilst another 33 billion naira is being processed to guarantee the project is adequately funded. The government of Nigeria is confident that the completion of the dual carriageway project will ease the movement of agricultural produce from the north to other parts of the country, which in turn will cause a drop in food prices, reduce inflation, and then stabilize the economy. The Abuja-Kaduna Zaria-Kano Highway project, also known as the Abuja-Kano Highway, has a long history dating back to the 1970s. The project was first conceived during the military regime of General Yakubu Gowon with the aim of connecting the northern and southern part of Nigeria. At the time, it was a significant infrastructural development initiative. It was conceived as part of the National Development Plan aimed at improving Nigeria's road network and facilitating economic growth. The proposed route spanned from Abuja, then a newly planned capital city, to Kano, passing through Kaduna and Zaria, covering a total distance of approximately 620 kilometers. The project involved the design and construction of a single carriageway at the time, with a 7.3 meters wide carriageway and 2.5 meters wide shoulders on either side. During that time, it was awarded to several contractors, including Nigerian and foreign companies like Domez Nigeria Limited, Biogas Nigeria Limited, and others. The project was funded by the federal government with a budget of around 150 million naira at the time, which is approximately $1.2 billion in today's value. It made significant progress during Gowon's regime with several sections completed. However, the project faced challenges like funding constraints, logistical issues, and the 1975 coup that ousted Gowon. Although the project was not completed during Gowon's regime, it laid the foundation for the future development of the Abuja-Kano Highway, which has since undergone several upgrades and expansion. In the 1980s, the project was revisited during the military regime of General Muhammadu Buhari with a focus on improving the road network and facilitating trade between the north and south. It was then abandoned in the 1990s due to lack of funding and political instability. The project was revived during the Obasanjo era with a focus on upgrading the road to a dual carriageway. Fast forward to 2010, the project was re-awarded to a new contractor with a revised completion date of 2015. However, the project faced delays due to funding issues and security challenges. In 2017, the government of Nigeria announced plans to concession the road to a private investor with a focus on upgrading the road to a world-class standard. It was not until 2020 when the project was re-awarded to a new contractor with a revised completion date of 2023. Sadly, construction works on the project are still ongoing. When eventually completed, it aims to improve road safety, reduce travel time, and facilitate trade and economic growth between the north and the southern part of Nigeria.